Ever wake up in the night needing the bathroom more often? Notice any changes in your bathroom habits? These shifts might be your body's way of signaling something important. In this video, we'll dive into what frequent nighttime trips and other urinary habits reveal about your health. Together, we'll look at 4 common behaviors that could be harming your urinary health and share practical steps to protect yourself. Whether it's frequent urination, trouble emptying your bladder, or simply wanting to stay on top of your health as you age, this video has what you need. Stay with us until the end to uncover tips that can help you avoid complications and boost your quality of life. Like Mr. Hope, who caught early signs before they turned serious, we can all benefit from tuning into these signals. So, let's prioritize health. Don't miss out on these key insights. And if you haven't yet, consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell to keep learning with us. Your support helps us bring more of these valuable insights. Let's begin. Every morning, Mr. Hope starts his day with a peaceful, invigorating walk through his quiet neighborhood, setting a gentle rhythm for the day. After returning home, he heads to the kitchen to prepare his favorite breakfast, a simple, nourishing meal that he has come to treasure. This isn't just food for the body. It's a reminder of the balance he strives for in life. His breakfast is always fresh and wholesome. Hearty whole grains, vivid fruits just picked from his own garden, and a tall, refreshing glass of water. This morning ritual is more than just habit. It's an act of care, a daily gift to himself that reinforces the importance of nourishment and well-being. Hydration has become a core part of his routine. No longer an afterthought, it's now an intentional act, a small but powerful step to support his energy and keep his body in peak form. After breakfast, his attention shifts to one of his greatest joys, the garden. His garden is his sanctuary, a place that has grown with him in more ways than one. As he steps into the warm sunlight, he feels a profound connection to the earth beneath him. Gardening is not just a hobby for Mr. Hope. It's a deeply fulfilling ritual that grounds and uplifts him, a simple pleasure that melts away the stresses of life. With every plant he nurtures, he finds a reflection of his own journey, growing, adapting, and thriving in harmony with nature. The act of gardening fills his days with purpose and quiet pride. There's a joy in learning, too, as he experiments with different plants and techniques, constantly seeking ways to make his garden thrive. His curiosity keeps his mind active, challenging him to think, to learn, to adapt. To Mr. Hope, this process of ongoing discovery is just as valuable as the garden itself. This quest for knowledge brings a sense of vitality and keeps him feeling mentally sharp, reinforcing his belief that there is no age limit to growth. Yet recently, there have been unsettling changes. They began so subtly that Mr. Hope barely noticed. A slight discomfort after his morning routine in the garden, a nagging feeling that he wasn't fully emptying his bladder. At first, he brushed it off as an oddity of aging, much like a bit of stiffness in his knees after a long day. But days turned into weeks, and the subtle shifts became impossible to ignore. His restful nights were now interrupted. He found himself waking with an increasing urge to visit the bathroom, robbing him of the sleep he once took for granted. This fatigue began to cloud his once energized mornings, leaving him feeling drained before the day even started. His routine, those cherished walks, the comforting breakfasts, the grounding time in the garden, felt increasingly overshadowed by this fatigue. He could no longer dismiss it as a minor inconvenience. Something within him sensed it was more than a natural part of getting older. It became clear to him that his body was sending signals, messages urging him to pay closer attention. The discomfort persisted throughout the day, and the frustration grew with each interrupted night. Once, he would sleep deeply, but now he was up more often, each trip to the bathroom taking away a precious part of his rest. He began to reflect on his health more seriously. Urinary issues weren't just nuisances. They were signals that needed acknowledgement. Conditions like urinary tract infections, prostate issues, or other underlying health problems often reveal themselves through small, persistent changes. These weren't changes to overlook. Mr. Hope's life had always centered around wellness, maintaining a balanced diet, an active lifestyle, and a peaceful mind. He now realized that his urinary health was as crucial to his well-being as his other habits. His choice to listen to his body and take these symptoms seriously was a step toward preserving the vibrant life he valued. Rather than seeing these shifts as inevitable, he understood them as opportunities to respond proactively. Determined, he decided to reach out to his doctor for answers and solutions. By scheduling an appointment, he felt empowered. A sense of control returned as he took this step towards safeguarding his health. Just as he cares for each plant with attention and diligence, he was now tending to his own health with the same care. Mr. Hope's story reminds us of the importance of listening to our bodies. Small changes should never be dismissed, for they often carry insights about our well-being. Much like his garden, our health requires consistent nurturing, and by acknowledging these signs, we invest in a healthier tomorrow. For Mr. Hope, this journey of self-awareness and proactive care has become as essential as his daily walks, his balanced breakfasts, and his cherished time in the garden. In addressing these changes, he renews his commitment to living fully, embracing the challenges and joys that come with each new day. Issues like frequent urination affect a significant portion of older adults, yet they are often left unspoken. In fact, around 50% of men over 60 experience some form of urinary issue, and roughly 30% of women face similar challenges. These figures highlight the widespread nature of the problem, one that many endure in silence, either out of embarrassment or the belief that it is simply part of aging. Mr. Hope's journey shows us that paying attention to our health, especially those quieter signs, empowers us to live more fully, to take control, and to cherish each day with confidence. His story serves as a powerful reminder that our health, like a well-tended garden, flourishes with attention, care, and an openness to growth, no matter our age. As the world's population ages, we face an urgent need to understand and address issues that deeply impact older adults, with urinary health being one of the most pressing. The relationship between urinary health and overall well-being is profound. Managing these issues is essential for maintaining quality of life in later years. With age, the body's natural functions change, and the urinary system is no exception. The bladder loses elasticity, resulting in a reduced capacity that leads to frequent urges to urinate, often with smaller volumes. Many older adults find themselves needing to visit the bathroom more frequently, especially at night, disrupting sleep and leaving them tired and frustrated. For some, this frequent urge becomes so intense it affects daily life. Activities are interrupted, and the need to constantly plan for bathroom access can feel overwhelming. In men, benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, is a common cause of urinary issues. As the prostate gland enlarges, it presses against the urethra, creating a bottleneck effect. This narrowing limits urine flow, making it hard for men to fully empty their bladder, resulting in sensations of incomplete urination. Men with BPH may notice a weaker stream, increased urgency, and often multiple trips to the bathroom at night. In severe cases, BPH can lead to urinary retention, where the bladder fails to empty, presenting a serious health risk. Nearly 70% of men will experience some degree of BPH by their 70s, with many facing significant lifestyle disruptions if left unmanaged. Women, meanwhile, are more prone to urinary incontinence, a condition marked by involuntary leakage of urine. This can be both physically and emotionally challenging. Incontinence is often related to life events like childbirth, menopause, and age-related weakening of pelvic floor muscles. Simple actions such as coughing, sneezing, or laughing can trigger leaks, turning everyday moments into sources of stress. For many women, even physical exercise becomes a concern, as they fear losing control in public, leading them to avoid activities they once enjoyed. Both BPH in men and urinary incontinence in women highlight how urinary health affects emotional and mental well-being. Many older adults feel isolated or embarrassed by these conditions, which can prompt them to withdraw from social gatherings, exercise routines, and hobbies. The fear of an accident in public places is more than inconvenient. It shakes confidence and can erode a sense of independence, contributing to feelings of anxiety or depression. The emotional toll of these issues, when compounded by physical discomfort, can create a cycle that's challenging to break. Addressing these urinary health challenges is crucial not only for older adults, but also for their loved ones and caregivers. Raising awareness is the first step toward effective management, allowing us to dispel the notion that these conditions are simply part of getting older. There are many treatments and strategies available that can significantly alleviate symptoms and improve quality of life. Medical therapies, lifestyle adjustments, and targeted exercises to strengthen the pelvic floor muscles are among the options that can restore a sense of normalcy. Seeking medical advice early, staying informed, and exploring these options are key steps in managing urinary health concerns. By being proactive and accessing the support of healthcare professionals, older adults can preserve their independence and continue to enjoy a fulfilling life, free from the limitations imposed by urinary issues. Chronic urinary retention fosters an environment where bacteria can thrive, significantly increasing the likelihood of urinary tract infections, UTIs. Left untreated or occurring frequently, these infections can advance, spreading from the bladder up to the kidneys. A kidney infection poses a particularly serious risk, capable of causing permanent kidney damage and, in severe cases, leading to kidney failure. Additionally, the persistent backflow of urine from retention puts continuous pressure on the kidneys, which may ultimately lead to irreversible harm. This issue is particularly concerning for older adults, as age naturally weakens bladder function, compounding the risks associated with retention. Another harmful habit is straining to urinate, especially common among men as they age. With time, many men develop benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, a condition in which an enlarged prostate constricts the urethra and disrupts urine flow. This can lead to the urge to push or strain, a response that over time can create its own serious health problems. Straining puts considerable pressure on the bladder, urethra, and pelvic floor muscles, leading the bladder walls to thicken and weaken, which can contribute to long-term dysfunction. In some cases, this ongoing strain can severely impact the bladder's ability to contract, leading to chronic urinary retention and compounding urinary issues. The habit of straining also raises the likelihood of developing UTIs and bladder stones, which can worsen symptoms of BPH. The pressure exerted by straining affects the pelvic floor muscles that support the bladder and surrounding organs, leading to further complications. Over time, this stress can cause pelvic pain, organ prolapse, and urinary incontinence, all of which degrade quality of life. Ignoring or delaying treatment for BPH-related symptoms can result in even more severe issues, as untreated prostate and bladder conditions often escalate into serious health challenges. Seeking medical advice early can help prevent a cascade of complications and support long-term well-being. Not drinking enough water is another common yet impactful habit that can lead to numerous health problems. Dehydration is a widely underestimated factor contributing to urinary issues. Water is essential for kidney health, aiding in the filtration of waste and maintaining a balanced level of electrolytes. Without adequate water intake, urine becomes highly concentrated, raising the risk of UTIs and additional complications. Maintaining good hydration is one of the simplest and most effective ways to promote urinary and overall health. When we're dehydrated, the kidneys must work harder to concentrate urine, which becomes rich in waste products, salts, and minerals. This increased concentration heightens the risk of kidney stones, as minerals and salts can crystallize and form stones that can painfully obstruct urine flow and increase infection risk. In severe cases, kidney stones may lead to kidney and urinary tract damage, affecting kidney function. Persistent dehydration and repeated stone formation can cause chronic kidney disease, potentially leading to kidney failure. Beyond the risk of stones, dehydration also makes UTIs more likely. Without sufficient water intake, the bladder cannot effectively flush out bacteria, allowing harmful pathogens to accumulate and multiply. This raises the risk of UTIs that, if untreated, may progress to bladder and kidney infections. Chronic dehydration also impairs the kidney's filtering capacity, which can lead to toxin buildup in the body. Additionally, dehydration can result in fatigue, dizziness, and reduced mental clarity, all of which diminish quality of life and may even shorten lifespan. By staying hydrated, we take a simple but powerful step towards supporting kidney function, reducing risks of infection, and enhancing our overall health. Staying well hydrated is fundamental for both urinary health and general well-being. For most adults, consuming at least 8 glasses of water daily helps the kidneys function efficiently, supporting a healthy urinary system and aiding in the removal of waste. Proper hydration empowers the kidneys to filter toxins effectively, ensuring every system in the body operates smoothly. One common but often misunderstood issue related to urinary health is frequent nighttime urination, or nocturia. Nocturia occurs when we find ourselves waking multiple times at night to use the bathroom. While it might seem a minor inconvenience, it can be an early warning sign of deeper health concerns. Sometimes, this condition is caused by consuming too many fluids before bedtime, but in many cases, it signals underlying medical issues such as heart disease, kidney dysfunction, or diabetes. For those with heart failure, for instance, the heart's inability to pump blood effectively causes fluid to build up in the legs throughout the day. When lying down at night, this excess fluid redistributes and is reabsorbed into the bloodstream, leading to an increase in urine production as the kidneys work to process the fluid. This increase in nighttime urination can disrupt sleep, causing us to feel exhausted and groggy during the day. Over time, A lack of quality sleep can weaken the immune system, increase stress, and even lead to cognitive decline, all of which can shorten lifespan. In cases of kidney disease or diabetes, nocturia is often a sign of the body's struggle to manage fluid balance and waste elimination. For individuals with diabetes, high blood sugar levels may lead to the production of more urine as the body attempts to flush out excess sugar, which further contributes to frequent urination at night. Nocturia shouldn't be dismissed as just a sign of aging. When we experience these symptoms, it's important to discuss them with a healthcare provider who can identify the underlying cause and help us address any potential risks. Properly managing conditions like heart disease, kidney disease, or diabetes can reduce the frequency of nighttime urination and improve sleep quality, ultimately enhancing overall quality of life. Monitoring urinary health is crucial, as changes in urination habits often reflect larger issues within the body. Increased frequency, difficulty starting or stopping, or any pain during urination are all symptoms that might indicate underlying health problems, from kidney disease to bladder infections, or even prostate issues. Recognizing these signs early and seeking medical advice is key to preventing more serious conditions. Routine checkups, particularly for older adults, are vital in maintaining urinary health. During these appointments, we have the opportunity to discuss any changes, gain insights into preventive care, and receive guidance on best practices for sustaining a healthy urinary system. Staying hydrated, avoiding unnecessary strain during urination, and managing existing health conditions are essential practices that can support urinary health and contribute to our overall well-being. Urinalysis is an essential yet often overlooked tool for maintaining urinary health. This simple test holds immense power in detecting hidden health issues. Through examining urine for proteins, blood, bacteria, and other markers, we gain insights into a range of conditions, from urinary tract infections to kidney disease and even systemic concerns like diabetes. Early detection of these issues can profoundly affect our quality of life, making recovery smoother and quicker. Think of urinalysis as a vigilant guardian. It's quick, non-invasive, and often part of routine checkups. Imagine that a small urine sample at a regular doctor's visit could unveil serious health concerns before symptoms even arise. This is both reassuring and empowering. Detecting abnormalities early allows for timely intervention, making the difference between manageable conditions and more serious health complications. Yet, urinalysis is only one part of the picture. We have a role to play by staying alert to our body's signals. Often, subtle changes in urinary habits are dismissed, yet they can be early warnings. Monitoring frequency, discomfort, color, smell, and flow can reveal critical information. These cues are our body's way of speaking to us, and listening is essential. Tracking these small changes helps provide valuable information to healthcare providers. This proactive approach empowers us, enhancing communication with doctors and ensuring any concerns are addressed early. By taking these steps, we open doors to faster diagnoses, early treatments, and ultimately, a more vibrant quality of life. Good health comes not only from medical tests, but also from our daily habits. Proper hydration is foundational for urinary health. Drinking enough water dilutes urine, flushing out toxins and reducing risks of infections, kidney stones, and bladder irritations. Thirst is our body's gentle reminder to stay hydrated. Let's not ignore it. If plain water feels unappealing, adding lemon or fresh fruit can make hydration more enjoyable. Beyond hydration, lifestyle choices significantly impact urinary health. Cutting back on caffeine and alcohol, which irritate the bladder, can make a noticeable difference. By staying mindful of these habits, we actively support our well-being and protect our urinary health. Adopting healthy bathroom habits protects our bladder and promotes urinary health. Avoid holding urine for extended periods and aim to empty your bladder fully with each visit. These small, mindful actions prevent unnecessary strain and lower the risk of infections. Diet plays an equally crucial role. Every meal affects how our bodies function, and certain foods either support or strain the urinary system. Water-rich fruits and vegetables, like cucumber, watermelon, and celery, aid hydration and provide essential nutrients, helping the body flush out toxins naturally. However, some foods can irritate the bladder. Caffeine, alcohol, and spicy dishes often intensify urgency and frequency of urination. Reducing these triggers can greatly improve how the bladder feels and functions. A balanced diet high in fiber is also key. Fiber prevents constipation, which can cause excess pressure on the bladder, leading to issues such as incontinence or urinary retention. Including whole grains, leafy greens, and legumes supports both digestive and urinary health. Exercise is another vital component of bladder health. Physical activity not only strengthens muscles and boosts cardiovascular health, but also directly benefits the bladder. Maintaining a healthy weight eases bladder pressure, while pelvic floor exercises, like Kegels, enhance bladder control. Even low-impact activities, walking, swimming, or yoga, offer meaningful benefits. Routine checkups become essential as we age. Regular health visits help detect potential urinary issues early, allowing for timely intervention. Tests like urinalysis enable healthcare providers to monitor urinary health, preventing small concerns from becoming major problems. By staying hydrated, eating well, exercising, and scheduling checkups, we take active steps to support urinary health. These habits grow more vital as we age, helping us maintain comfort and confidence. Simple lifestyle adjustments ensure that the urinary system functions optimally, enhancing our quality of life. Taking charge of our health is more than prevention. It's about living fully, knowing we're doing everything possible to support our long-term well-being. If this message resonates, consider sharing one thing you've learned and plan to put into practice. Please like, share, and subscribe for more insights on living a healthier, happier life.